Tempest Rainbow, a love story. In the heart of a city that often felt heavy, where the dull thrum of everyday life carried the echoes of storms past, Lila found herself wrapped in a blanket of uncertainty. A tempest had stirred within her, one that she'd long hidden away, a deep longing for connection, for love, for the kind of peace that only accompanied true understanding. The rain began to fall, drumming like a heartbeat against her window, and with it came memories of storms she had weathered alone. But like all storms, this one would pass, revealing the vibrant colors of a hopeful rainbow, a promise of brighter days to come. After years of hiding she was behind the walls of her closet, walls that had felt both safe and suffocating, Lila made the brave decision to embrace her truth. It was an act laden with uncertainty. Visibility brought both freedom and a fierce vulnerability. She knew the world outside often wielded its hatred as a boxing glove, ready to strike anyone who dared to stand out. And yet, she hoped to find her own mourning dove in a landscape heavy with darkness, a symbol of peace amidst chaos. Each day felt like a twisted ballet, her heart leaping and pirouetting with both fear and anticipation as she navigated the streets. Would she ever break through this isolation? Would she find someone who truly understood her? Then, as she turned a corner one particularly rainy afternoon, she bumped into someone who would change everything. It was a woman named Camila, her eyes sparkling with mischief and warmth that Lila had never expected to find. For a moment, time stood still, like the calm after the storm, before the world rushed back in, leaving them both breathless. Camila was everything Lila could never foresee, a ray of light cutting through the grayness. They laughed as they exchanged apologies, their connection igniting something deep within Lila's soul. It felt like a safe embrace, an invitation to step out from the shadows. As their conversations flowed, Lila discovered that Camila loved her not in spite of who she was, but because of it. They shared their dreams, their fears, and the storms they had faced. Together, they found solace in each other, realizing that love blossomed in unexpected places, transforming pain into beauty. Days turned into weeks, and their bond deepened like the hues of a freshly painted rainbow. These moments together, quiet walks, shared secrets, and laughter, became Lila's safe haven. Camila was her anchor, offering strength when the world felt too heavy, illuminating the path ahead. It was standing under a breathtaking arch of colors, a testimony to all they had overcome, that Lila finally understood. Love was not just a fleeting promise, it was a storm weathered together. And in this tempest of emotions, she had found her rainbow, vibrant, tender, and wholly complete. Together, they stepped into the light, ready to face whatever the world had in store, their hearts entwined as they danced through life, no longer prey but powerful partners in love. Continue the story. As the seasons changed from the lush warmth of summer to the crispness of autumn, Lila and Camila's love flourished like the brilliant foliage around them. They found joy in shared moments, quiet afternoons spent in cozy cafes, brainstorming dreams over shared slices of pumpkin pie, and late-night strolls under a canopy of stars. Each encounter seemed to deepen their connection, creating a tapestry of memories woven from laughter, whispered secrets, and occasional tears. One brisk afternoon, as they meandered through a park painted in shades of amber and gold, Lila felt an electric thrill course through her veins. The air was rich with the smell of fallen leaves and the promise of new beginnings. She realized that she wanted to share everything with Camila, her hopes, her fears, and the dreams that had lain dormant for too long. "Do you ever think about the future?" Lila asked, her heart racing as she glanced sideways at Camila. They had always talked about their dreams, but there was a weight to this question, hinting at something deeper. Camila paused, her cheeks flushed in the crisp air, and she met Lila's gaze. "I do. More than I used to. With you, I can actually see it. I see us, together." There was a softness in her voice that made Lila's heart flutter, a tenderness that promised safety and a world beyond the uncertainty. In that moment, surrounded by swirling leaves, Lila took a deep breath. "I want that too. More than anything." Her voice was barely above a whisper, but the sincerity in her eyes spoke volumes. As autumn rolled on, the couple found themselves entwined in each other's lives. They hosted cozy movie nights with friends, went on spontaneous weekend getaways, and explored the city hand in hand, discovering hidden treasures at every corner. The laughter they shared created an unbreakable bond, and the love they cultivated became a safe harbor from the outside world. However, amid the joy, Lila was haunted by an anxiety that crept in during quiet moments. Her past, memories of the stormy days spent hiding who she was, would occasionally resurface, and doubts would bubble to the surface. What if she lost this? What if the world's darkness invaded their light? One evening, as they curled up on the couch wrapped in blankets after a long day, Camila must have sensed the shift in Lila's mood. "What's on your mind?" she asked, her voice gentle and inviting. Lila hesitated, worry gnawing at her insides. I can't shake this feeling that I'm not enough. That maybe one day, I'll wake up and you'll see me differently, like everyone else used to." The vulnerability in Lila's voice cracked through the air, the weight of her fears laid bare. Camila turned to her, the softness in her expression replaced with something fierce. "Lila, listen to me." She tilted Lila's chin gently, forcing her to meet her gaze. "You are more than enough. I love you for exactly who you are. My world is brighter because you're in it. Those fears don't live here. They aren't welcome in our story." Tears glistened in Lila's eyes as she nodded, the warmth of Camila's love wrapping around her like a steady embrace. "I'm trying to believe that." "Then let me show you," Camila replied. "Let's create our own future, one filled with love, laughter, and all the colors of a rainbow." Inspired by Camila's unwavering faith, Lila felt the shadows begin to lift. Emboldened, she took Camila's hand, intertwining their fingers. "Let's make a promise," she said, her heart racing with hope. "A promise to always be honest, to lift each other up, and to face whatever comes our way together." "I promise," Camila said, her eyes shimmering with sincerity. "And I'll hold your hand through every storm that tries to pull us apart." Together, they sealed their promise with a soft kiss, a moment of pure magic that solidified their bond. From that night on, they began planning the life they envisioned together, a life filled with creativity, exploration, and adventure. They talked about traveling to places they had never been, sharing new experiences and ideas, and even starting a project that fused both their passions. As winter approached, a sense of peace enveloped Lila. With Camila by her side, she felt fearless. They spent the chilly evenings decorating trees, baking cookies, and planning cozy gatherings with their loved ones, each moment a testament to their growing love. On the eve of winter's first snowfall, they stood hand in hand on a roof terrace, watching as the city transformed into a glittering wonderland. Lila turned to Camila and smiled. "Do you remember how we met? It feels like a lifetime ago." Camila chuckled, brushing a stray snowflake from Lila's cheek. "And to think, I was just trying to get to my favorite coffee shop when I collided with fate." "Maybe fate wasn't the only thing colliding," Lila replied, her eyes sparkling. "I think love was waiting for us, and we just had to brave the storm to find it." In that shared moment, under the soft glow of street lamps and swirling flakes, they leaned in for a kiss. It was a kiss that spoke of their journey, their trials, and the beautiful future they envisioned together. As they melted into each other, the world around them faded, leaving just the two of them woven in a tapestry of love, a tempest rainbow that would guide them through every storm. Continue the story. As the winter wore on, the world outside their window transformed into a serene landscape of white. Each snowfall illuminated the city, casting a magical glow that mirrored the warmth growing in Lila's heart. The holidays brought with them an air of cheer, and as Lila and Camila decorated their small apartment with twinkling lights and handmade ornaments, their laughter echoed through every corner. One evening, as they hung their final ornament, a delicate glass heart that Camila had chosen, Lila turned to her, a playful glint in her eye. "Should we make some holiday traditions? You know, things that are uniquely ours?" "Absolutely." Camila's enthusiasm lit up the room. "How about we bake holiday cookies for our friends while wearing matching ugly sweaters? Or we could have a movie marathon with all the classic holiday films." Lila laughed, envisioning Camilla's expressive reactions to old favorites while she munched on cookies. Perfect. And a day each winter, we should go somewhere cold and make a snowman. We can dress it up to look like us. I love it. Camilla agreed, her eyes sparkling with mischief. But what if we make it an entire day of winter fun? Snow angels, snowball fights, and hot cocoa later. The works. As they dreamed up whimsical traditions, a sense of belonging enveloped Lila. Sure, life hadn't always been easy, and shadows of her past still flickered in the back of her mind, but standing here beside Camilla, she felt anchored and supported. Weeks passed, and soon it was time for their holiday celebration. They invited friends over to their cozy home, where laughter resonated against the walls and warmth emanated from the oven. Lila felt her heart swell as she watched everyone share stories and create new memories together. Amidst the merry chaos, Lila found time to step outside onto their small balcony, where the city twinkled under a blanket of snow. The chill in the air was invigorating, and as she took a deep breath, she heard the soft sound of the door behind her opening. "Hey, I was coming to find you." Camilla's voice was melodic against the winter air as she stepped outside, a steaming mug of hot cocoa in hand. "Thought you might need a little warmth." Lila chuckled as Camilla handed her the mug, their fingers brushing, sending sparks of warmth through her. "I was just taking a moment to appreciate everything, the snow, our friends, and this incredible journey we're on." Camilla joined her, wrapping an arm around Lila's shoulders as they gazed at the shimmering cityscape. "I feel it too," she murmured. "There's something magical in the air. It feels like we're exactly where we're meant to be." In that quiet moment, with the sound of laughter echoing inside and the crisp night sky overhead, Lila turned to Camilla, her heart racing anew. "You've changed my life, you know. You taught me that love is worth facing the storms for. Being with you has made me feel whole." Camilla looked into Lila's eyes, her expression tender. "You're the strongest person I know. Your journey has only made you more beautiful. And I'm grateful to share this life with you." Before Lila could respond, Camilla leaned in, their lips brushing softly at first before deepening into a kiss filled with love and promise. The world around them faded, leaving only the warmth of their connection. When they finally pulled away, Lila had a newfound resolve. "I want to take the next step with you," she said, her voice steady. "I want to build a future together, through every season, every storm." Camilla's eyes sparkled with joy. "I want that too. We're a team, Lila. Always." As they returned indoors, laughter and warmth enveloped them once more, and Lila felt a flicker of excitement course through her. They shared their dreams boldly, concocting plans for travel, home, and perhaps one day a family, not just an ideal but a vision grounded in hope and love. Weeks turned into months as winter surrendered to spring, bringing with it fragrant blossoms and a renewed sense of possibility. Lila and Camilla spent their days exploring, finding secret gardens in the city and indulging in spontaneous adventures. Each shared experience brought them closer, reinforcing their bond with every new memory etched into their hearts. One sunny afternoon, while strolling through a local farmer's market filled with vibrant colors and the scent of fresh blooms, Lila felt a stirring in her heart. They had meandered past food stalls, flower arrangements, and vibrant crafts, laughter spilling from them as they playfully debated which fruit they should buy. "I think we need strawberries for our next jam-making session," Camilla suggested, her eyes twinkling. Lila laughed, "And I think we should find something that goes well with chocolate. Everything is better with chocolate." But as they wandered, Lila spotted a quaint little booth adorned with beautiful bouquets of wildflowers. The colors danced in the sunlight, vibrant and alive. Suddenly, an idea struck her. "Wait here," she said, her heart racing as she made her way to the stall. She picked out a bright bouquet of blossoms, lavender, daisies, and a splash of wildflowers, each petal vibrant and unique, much like their love. As she approached Camilla again, anticipation fluttered in her chest. "Close your eyes," Lila said, a teasing grin on her face. "Why?" Camilla asked, curiosity piqued but complying anyway. Just trust me, Lila replied, her smile widening as she positioned the bouquet in front of her. Okay, open them. Camilla's brow furrowed in confusion before she gasped, her eyes lighting up as she took in the bouquet. Oh, Lila, they're beautiful. Yes, but they're not just flowers, Lila said, feeling her heart race. They remind me of us, unique and vibrant, growing together but beautiful in our individuality. I want our future to be just like them. With a deep breath, Lila took a small step back, reaching into her coat pocket where she had been keeping something special, a simple silver ring, small but elegant, a symbol of the promise she wanted to make. Camilla, she began, her voice steady yet filled with emotion, since the day we met, I've known you were something extraordinary. You've brought color back into my life after years of gray. I want to continue this journey with you, hand in hand, for all the days to come. Camilla's eyes widened in surprise as she finally grasped what was happening. Lila. Lila knelt down, holding the ring out gently, her heart pounding. Will you be my partner in this adventure? Will you marry me? Tears shimmered in Camilla's eyes, mingling with pure joy. Yes. 1,000 times yes. Time seemed to freeze as Camilla knelt beside Lila, enveloping her in a tight embrace. The world around them vanished, leaving only the two of them amidst the bursts of vibrant color, the scent of spring in the air, and a love that was now timeless. Lila slipped the ring onto Camilla's finger, their hearts echoing the promises they had made to each other, to cherish, to love, and to face whatever storms lay ahead together. As they pulled back to look into each other's eyes, they were immediately swept back into the laughter of the bustling market, exploding with joy as passers-by noticed their moment. They were surrounded by friends who had joined them, reveling in the celebration and love that was palpable in the air. Congratulations! A chorus of voices erupted, and Lila and Camilla's hearts swelled, feeling buoyed by the love of those around them. As they embraced once more, Lila realized that she had not only found her partner in Camilla but had also woven a life rich with color, laughter, and unwavering support. Together, they stepped boldly into this new chapter, hand in hand, heart in heart, ready to welcome the seasons of love, laughter, and all the vibrant stories yet to come. Continue and end. As the joy of their engagement settled in, Lila and Camilla found themselves surrounded by friends celebrating their love. They spent the remainder of the day enveloped in laughter, hugs, and heartfelt congratulations. The market felt alive with jubilant energy, as if the universe itself was rejoicing in their decision to embark on this beautiful journey together. In the weeks that followed, the couple relished in the thrill of wedding planning, which quickly became a shared adventure filled with creativity, excitement, and the occasional bout of playful disagreements. They decided on a spring wedding, set in a picturesque gardenscape illuminated by vibrant blooms, just like the ones that had surrounded them when Lila proposed. They spent countless evenings sorting through ideas, flipping through magazines, and visiting floral shops. With every little detail, each choice made became a testament to their tastes and values. Lila often found herself mesmerized by Camilla's passion as they discussed themes, colors, and all the possibilities that lay ahead. However, amidst the blissful chaos, there were moments where Lila's past crept in like unwelcome shadows. Memories of doubt and uncertainty surfaced, whispering reminders of the struggles she had faced before. But with Camilla by her side, Lila felt empowered to confront those fears. Together, they would share their vulnerabilities, assuring one another that their love could withstand anything. On a particularly warm afternoon, as they stood in a meadow filled with wildflowers, Lila posed a question that had been weighing on her heart. Camilla, what if the world looks at us differently as we step into this next chapter? What if the challenges become overwhelming? Camilla paused, tilting her head to fully meet Lila's gaze. Lila, love isn't about how the world perceives us, it's about how we see ourselves together. We have the power to create a space that feels safe and loving, regardless of outside opinions. Lila took a deep breath, feeling a rush of gratitude for Camilla's unwavering faith in them. You're right. I just want this to be beautiful for us, not just for the world. It will be beautiful because it's ours, Camilla reassured her, interlacing their fingers. Let's focus on our love, our shared dreams. Everything else will fall into place. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue across the meadow, Lila leaned in for a gentle kiss, feeling renewed and anchored by Camilla's words. They spent the evening planning, but more importantly, they committed to ensuring their love remained the center of their lives, not just for the wedding day, but for every day that followed. When the wedding day finally arrived, the garden where they exchanged vows blossomed like their love, filled with wildflowers of every color, sunlight filtering through branches, and the laughter of friends and family. Everything felt surreal yet perfectly fitting, a tangible reflection of their journey together. As they stood before their family and friends, Lila and Camilla exchanged vows that resonated deeply, each promise a thread woven into the tapestry of their shared life. Lila's voice trembled with emotion as she spoke. "I promise to always see you, to discover new facets of you, and to celebrate each season of our lives together." Camilla's voice was steady and warm. "I promise to support you through every storm and dance with you in the sunshine. You are my love, my partner, and my best friend, now and forever." With those words, they sealed their love with a kiss, one filled with all the emotions they had ever carried: joy, relief, and a profound sense of belonging. Cheers erupted around them, the sound becoming a joyful song that echoed into the future. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with soft shades of pink and orange, Lila and Camilla moved through the celebrations hand in hand. They took moments to soak in the love surrounding them, dancing under a canopy of stars, feeling like the only two people in the world. That evening, as laughter filled the air and heartfelt toasts were made, they took a moment together away from the crowd. Standing amidst the garden, Camilla turned to Lila and whispered, "We did it." Lila smiled, her heart swelling with love as she leaned in to rest her forehead against Camilla's. "This is just the beginning. I can't wait to see where life takes us." And as they held each other, wrapped in warmth and affection, the world around them faded into a soft blur. All that mattered was the connection they shared, their love, vibrant and resilient, an unyielding rainbow forged amidst life's storms. With the promise of a bright future ahead, they faced the dawn together, ready to embrace the unfolding chapters of their lives. Each season, every moment, separately and together, would be painted with love, laughter, and the profound understanding that they could weather any storm, as long as they had each other. And so, their story continued, blossoming in the warmth of shared dreams and adventures, with each sunrise heralding new beginnings and every sunset sealing their love with unforgettable memories. Together, they wrote the poetry of their lives, each day a new stanza, vibrant and full of life. Together, they embraced the world, unafraid and undeniably in love.